Now gentlemen, 2 limited swimsuit students also appear. And of course, you will get the free 100 pull on this banner, and you can only use it into these banner or expired. So, UE swimsuit and Hinata swimsuit, which one you should pick? Considering both are limited, it's best to get both. If not able however, get UE swimsuit. Why that? Well, UE swimsuit is piercing buffer, and buffer will always appear anywhere. UE swimsuit however, she is piercing buffer, which means she will always be used with piercing T. Let's take an example like, if you having a bad day that Mika appear to be dealing less damage even with Akko and Himari's buff, then you'll need SUE piercing buff. So, her X skill will apply increased piercing effectiveness of all allies within range. Also, the way she move allies into her position could be a lifesaver, especially on this Shiro Kuro Grand Assault. Her basic skill, she also increased piercing effectiveness of all allies again. With 2 piercing buff from SUE, your gorilla is ready to punch some big rocks. But basic skill will only activated if she gain a clue, and clue can be obtained through her sub-skill. Whenever 2x skill is activated by allies, she increase attack and gain single clue. So, increase attack to herself doesn't help at all, which is you could leave this skill on level 1. Anyway, to activated basic skill requires 6x skill in total. You just need to spam X skill and it's not that complicated. Take a note, her X skill doesn't count. Enhanced skill is also not very important and you can leave it on level 1 as well. So SUE just need Dex and basic skill to be maximize level 4 maximum piercing support for your gorilla or Cath Palag. Obviously, support buffer is must have and high priority. Increasing her stars is matter for survivability. On 3 stars she often getting wrecked easier. So you will either need her at 4 or 5 stars for better RNG survivability. Moving on into Hinata. Hinata is rumored to be powerful against Gregory because she is explosive AoE damage dealer that has potential to be useful in there. But that boss doesn't show up. Her X skill deal damage to all enemies within circular area. Technically, it is possible to be good against Gregory, but where was it? Anyway, usable against Kaiten FX and Pyrorazilla light armor because she can ignore the amount defense stats from that fat cock if needed. Basic skill deal damage into enemy, and then it will bounce into the nearest target, and deal the same damage, up to 6 enemies. If you have Aroha, you might familiar how the ricochet works, but this basic skill ignore defense stats is a nice addition. Enhanced skill increase attack is so far so good, but her enhanced skill plus is something that you want to unlock if she has the reason or potential. Sound promising, but there's still lack of testing, whether if she is indeed incredible special AoE explosive dealer. Sub-skill as well increase attack as seems fair. She is looks better or great. For what I could experience, she is reserved AoE explosive damage dealer for now. Why says so? Well, we have Minori and Nagisa, or maybe SMU. It is possible that you don't need Hinata if you already have them. Considering limited, it's better to have her just in case if you need her. But what if you could not get both and that's the worst case happened? I would say, getting SUE is above getting Hinata. SUE has better utility and uses than Hinata, at least for now. Just use all the 100 of free pulls into SUE banner. If fail, use Spark for SUE and forget about Hinata, or save the remaining pulls for Akko. It's better to lose gold rather than losing a diamond. And that diamond is Akko. You gotta have her for the new raid boss, the rabies dog. Sure, Hinata looks strong AoE against light defense type of enemies, but don't forget that there's Minori, Nagisa, SMU, Muzu and Hibiki. That's it gentlemen. Start breathing a load of copium, and getting these to limited would possible. Remember, SUE banner is worth than Hinata banner. To build them, starting with SUE, you just need to focus on these 2 skills, X and basic skill. Increase it into max level for better piercing support, while for the rest of her skill is not worth increasing. And it's because these buff don't apply to your allies. And also try cheaping out some new rare artifact. So you just need these amount instead. 4 stars. 3 stars is quite moulding survivability. 4 or 5 could possibly okay. But be careful not to waste your Eligma. For Hinata, I think it's best not to do it right now. And as always, Godspeed.